Hey, how's it going? Episode 19 of the I'm on Practice podcast presented by Precision Sonar. My name is Donovan. I am here with Joe and Ryan. Hey, how's it going, guys?
We're good.
Happening?
Right on. We are here. We're going to talk about the Bassmaster EQ that was at Lake Champlain. Very first EQ ever for Bassmaster series. It was an interesting one, wouldn't you say?
I think it was pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
It was an event. There was a lot of scoping that was happening.
But this did happen. We predicted if they had perfect practice weather, they were going to get it.
Yep.
And they had mint weather in practice.
What was it? Day 2 got rough.
Even day one.
Did it get rough on day 1?
I thought it was day 1.
And 2. It just switched
was it
directions. It was from the south on day 1, and then it flipped to the north on day 2.
Yeah, it was an interesting. I don't like, and because they do this with the opens too, right? Where they don't have live during the days,
Just
except for
final day.
The final
except
day,
for the final day. I wish they would, especially for these. I feel like there's more at stake with these because these are the last events. They should have live throughout all 3 days.
Yeah, I think it's just there's only so many TV hours, and and the opens are not going to get near as much publicity as the elites are.
That's understandable, but at least, they could still go live on their website, even if it's just limited camera angles, like 4 anglers.
I would have watched it. Yeah.
I would have watched it, or at least had it on and kind of peeked at it here and there. But weights were good. Weights were tight. Weights were really tight.
Champlain there.
Every time.
I couldn't believe the amount of 20-pound bags.
Yeah.
Typically it's like, I don't want to say typically, but 20 just went so deep, like deep.
It's normally
Both
like
days.
locked up in that 17, 18 range, isn't it?
Mhm.
18, 19,
Yeah.
19 and a quarter. Like it just fall fish. They're heavy.
Yeah.
They're eating
Big fish.
big fish.
And you have a lot of experience, Lake Champlain.
Yes.
Yeah. So
He's been there
Not
before.
anymore. You know what? I'm watching this thing, right? And I'm like, all these guys just come out of nowhere and they just come up and get on a 40-foot contour line and get on 10 on the trolling motor, and they just go until they see a fish or a group of fish, and then they catch them.
Yep.
It's just, there's like, I would get my head kicked in if I fished up there right now against those guys.
Are you talking about just like a skill gap between not skill gap, but
Learning curve.
yeah, learning curve is
It's
better
not
word.
even that I think it's that they have zero problem putting all their eggs in that basket because they don't have a bunch of knowledge of the lake. They just know what they know and they're very good at what they do with scoping. They don't care to do anything else.
Yeah.
And that's a perfect lake that you can do that. It shapes up so well for those guys.
Yeah. Would you say that Lake Champlain is like a top 3 scoping lake in the U.S.?
It's pretty good.
I'd say it's one of the better ones for sure, and I haven't even been there.
Really?
Yeah.
Would you put it in the top 3 though?
Top 3 is hard. I'd say for sure in the top 10.
Okay. If you had to name one in the top 3,
St. Clair. I mean,
Yeah.
like
St. Clair. I mean, St. Clair's just a bowl.
Mhm.
It's featureless. Like scope is a big deal there.
would you think Gunnersville?
I mean, it's dominating at Gunnersville, but it's dominating everywhere.
Sure.
But like Gunnersville, you could still win throwing a frog in the fall.
Mm-hmm.
You could still win punching, that kind of deal. Whereas at Champlain, you're just not going to win not scoping.
I didn't know. I mean, I heard the water was like 93 something, and that's low. I think it was even lower than that. And I saw some pictures just knowing what the place kind of looks like.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like unrecognizable. It was wild.
Yeah. So whenever they get to the day 3 and it's live, are you able, because you've spent a long time up there, are you able to look at these guys where they're going and be like, oh, I know exactly where they are?
When they did the still photos, I knew where a lot of guys were.
Really?
Yep.
Just from the photos.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Well, that's pretty cool. day one, Matt Messer led with 23.9. 10th place, Austin Cranford had 21.13. So the difference between them, a pound and 13 ounces, something like that. Or yeah.
Tight.
Very, very tight. And it was basically the exact same way all 3 days. Emil Wagner, almost said Wagner again, Elite Series guy wins it. So big ups to Emil. Congratulations, taking down the very first EQ. Matt Messer coming in second, and Paul Marks coming in third.
What a boss move, though, for Wagner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because he was already qualified.
already qualified for the Classic.
Mm-hmm.
He was in. He was good to go, and he just went there to go.
And
Bossed
he
him up.
gained a
Yep.
new best friend, too. John Cruz is
That's right.
officially his new best friend because
100%.
with him double qualifying, that bumped the next spot down to John Cruz to get into the Classic from the Elite Series.
I didn't even think about that.
He's got a new sponsorship, Missile Baits.
Yeah, that's right. I'm sure he got an offer.
Congratulations, Emil Wagner. That's awesome, taking it down. So we'll be excited to see you in the Elite Series next year and also the Classic. One thing I wanted to talk about, and we hit on this 2 episodes ago, right before our interview with Justin Berger, the pay table. We were unsure of what the pay table would be. Now that we do see the numbers, it's odd.
It's odd. Something changed.
It's dumb. I'll say it.
I'm glad that the guy who won
He won some money.
some money.
That's awesome. It's really cool. $58,049.
And
We
then
were
second-
we were predicting 30, 35,
yeah,
maybe.
38. Yeah.
Yeah. Not even close. $58,000, just over $58,000. Second place. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I didn't see if that had any contingency stuff involved in it,
It
or
did
if that
not.
was just 58 cash.
It was 58 cash, was it not? There was no, he didn't have Big Bass or anything like that.
Gotcha.
I mean, we had talked about, the extra $1,500 that was spent for the entry fee, where it was going to go. And it definitely went to the top.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Because second place, Matt Messer, congratulations on second, got just over $17,000.
Big jump.
The jump from first to second, because I wanted to check my math on it, is $24 off of $41,000. From first to second is almost a $41,000 difference. The difference between second and 10th, about $9,000.
What was the breakdown? Do you have those numbers? Like third and
Second took home $17,073. Third, $13,658. You want me to just break down the whole thing? I've got top 10.
Go to the top 10.
Okay. Fourth was Cody Stahl for $12,975. Fifth, Sam Hangy. I'm not sure how to say his last name, so hopefully I didn't butcher it. Fifth got $12,292, about a $700 difference between fourth and, which is crazy. Fourth and fifth, $700 difference. Christian Nash, sixth for $11,609. Gray Buck for $10,906.
They definitely paid down deeper in the top 10. After that jump into second, they paid down well.
Yeah.
100%. Aaron Jadgefeld.
Sure.
I'm sorry. I know for sure I butchered that.
He's definitely watching.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. Well, somebody's going to send it to him and be like, they don't know how to say your name. Sorry, Aaron. Eighth place for $10,243. Garrett Paquette for $9,560. And Russ Lane, top 10, $8,878.
I mean, that's a pretty good payout for a top 10 in that level of tournament. Just a big difference between first to second.
How many total people were there?
102?
106 or 107.
Yeah.
In 107 spots, you come in top 10 and you essentially just made your money back for all of them.
So what is a top 10 in Elite?
Peanuts. Nothing.
It's less than $10,000, isn't it?
I'm pretty sure it is.
Is it?
Yeah. So how does that
Yeah.
work? That's a
Yeah.
good question because they're paying $3,000 for 3 tournaments. $3,000 a tournament.
35.
35.
35.
So 35. So they're paying right at 10 grand, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're paying right at 10 grand, which is what the elites are paying across the whole entire year. Yeah.
I just want to
Interesting.
make sure that's, yeah.
But that Elite Series guy still is making 100,
yeah.
the winner.
To win. Yes. But you're only talking 3 tournaments instead of 9. Yeah, that's
Interesting, for sure.
definitely changes.
And they pay down to 40, I think.
Okay. So yeah, they pay down to 50,
Who did?
the Elite Series.
Yeah, I think these guys paid a 40, so
They do.
that shrunk, that compressed that.
10th place takes 10,000 in the Elite Series.
What did 40th place make on the Open? Do you know?
In the Open?
In the EQ?
In the EQ? I don't. I can look it up real quick.
That's not a big deal. I was just wondering. They took 10 spots away, so they had to put the money somewhere. Obviously, it goes back in.
I'm curious now what the minimum payout was.
It seems like they just resembled that, went based off of that Elite Series table.
They just scaled it.
Yeah.
I bet you 40th place made $2,800.
Ryan? Jeopardy. Wheel of
What is 2,800?
Price is Right.
I'm going to go exactly
Rules.
half, 1,400.
I know the number. You said 14. You said
28.
40th place got $3,400.
Pretty good.
And that's
Essentially
cash
got their
winnings.
entry back.
Yeah.
Yep. It's cash winning. So actually, hold on. That's interesting.
I figured it would go down quite a bit more.
Don't look at the Elite Series one.
From 29th through 40th, they got paid $3,414. So it was that flat rate for those 11 spots. So that's interesting. Yeah. I was going to make a statement that it wasn't that great, but it's actually seeming better than the Elite Series.
Well,
Yeah.
you
For scale.
you come in 40th on the Elite Series, you get $500. Is it the number? I think it's like $500.
It was 500, but I think they changed it.
They changed
Yeah.
it. So yeah, I still don't love the $41,000 difference between first and second.
Emil loves it.
Emil
Yeah.
loves it. That's awesome.
There's one
And-
guy that absolutely loves it.
Giant fan of it.
And one guy that absolutely hates it right now.
Yep.
It's a long ride home.
Yeah, because the difference between them, 13 ounces.
Yeah.
I just couldn't believe the sheer numbers of like 312s, like big threes,
Mhm.
fours, 4 1/4s. Just they
lot of
all look
quality
the same.
fish.
It's just
Yeah.
unreal.
Yeah.
Unreal. And nobody caught a giant smallmouth. I don't think.
Mm-mm.
There's a few good largemouth
Yep.
played in though. I was happy to see the largemouth playing a little bit. Even a couple of the guys in the top 10 were mixing in largemouth, which that was cool.
When you fish up there, it's not like a lot of stuff in the fall is like main lake stuff because the water does come down a little bit and it pulls them a little bit from pockets and things. So you're really exposed. So when it blows, it's Tim told me he had in practice he could catch largemouth on a big jig in 8 feet of water in milfoil. And even when it was blowing the opposite direction, so it would be protected. For some place that place just swirls. It's wild. He said he couldn't even fish it correctly. Yeah. He was living on the trolling motor and he couldn't power pull down. He was too deep. It just didn't work.
He had a good day one.
Yeah, he caught him good. Yeah.
19th place. That's not to say how he finished though. Now, do you know?
But
what
it's
place?
crazy. He almost had 19 pounds on day 2, and they're like this. See you at the next one.
Yeah,
yeah.
After day 2, he was in 30 something,
42,
40 something,
42. He ended up
having almost 20 pounds.
Yeah,
and it was just like
place. Just every ounce is like a couple places.
Terrible.
You better have your culling system figured out.
No doubt. That's what I said. You better have it dialed.
Yeah.
This is interesting, and I want you guys to explain this to me. So I looked at the EQ standings. So Emil won this one, but he is not in first. Matt Messer is obviously with 95 points. And I'm going to catch a lot of flack. Is Paul Marks in the Elite Series?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. I just couldn't find his name. It may have been, actually it was my fault. I couldn't find his name, but that makes a lot more sense. So they're counting basically everyone who's not in the
Who's not already qualified for the elites.
right. So
Yeah.
Matt Messer in first, Cody Stahl, Sam Hangy, Christian Nash, Gray Buck, Aaron Judgefeld, Garrett Paquette, Russ Lane, Alec Morrison, and Jace Lindsay taking up the top 10 spots right now for the EQ standings. So that's pretty cool.
And Ryan brought something to my attention because I didn't know, but like that whole thing with Cruz, I didn't know if the classic spot would go to the next guy down on the EQs.
Yeah.
Which again stinks for him. Guy came in second, Messer.
Mhm.
But yeah, it goes to the Elite Series guys, which I guess I like that.
Right. It
Just-
takes care of the top, the top section
Yeah,
a little bit
I
better.
like that.
So,
Tough pill to swallow.
but who knows? He may be on him next time.
Well,
So-
essentially, it's like they're taking Emil is qualified
Mhm.
for the classic from the EQ.
Mhm.
correct.
He is not. I mean, he was qualified through his Elite Series standings,
Right.
But they're just taking that away and saying, no, you actually qualified through the Open. So it moves it
Through the
moves it
EQ.
down. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that makes total sense. So it'll be interesting. The next one is
Wheeler.
Wheeler.
Wheeler. I was trying to think of the date. It's late October, isn't it?
No, it's like next week.
It's
Oh, is it? I've got that mixed up with the third.
28th is the first day of practice.
I think it's Monday, whatever that is.
Because they get Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Or
I
they
think
get
it's
2
Sunday,
days.
Monday, Tuesday, and then they have
Maybe
an
it
off
They have a
day.
day off.
Maybe it is. Yeah.
Wednesday. That's where it was, Champlain.
I also don't like that they started on a Thursday for a 3-day tournament. I assume they would do the full weekend.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
I know they're not, but I don't know. It just makes more sense to do the full weekend. Maybe there's a logistics thing I'm missing.
I'm surprised that the way they do have it set up, and they love to cancel tournaments this year on the Opens, just days,
Yeah.
It's a Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And it's like, these are real big events that are going to like decide what they're going to do in their life.
These matter big time.
They can't have something built in to fish on Sunday. I
Yeah.
mean, it's to the point of where these guys are like, this is kind of like they're fishing for a living ish. Do you think they could just get one more day?
Could you imagine if day 3 at Okeechobee gets canceled? How bad that would be.
So bad.
Yeah. In like Okeechobee in November, I'm guessing like that could happen.
For what reasons?
Wind.
Just being extremely violent?
Yeah. Okeechobee is terrible when the wind blows.
It is out of Clewiston.
Yeah.
So
North wind would be better than south wind.
the good thing about Clewiston is as soon as you leave Clewiston, you can go right or left hand rim canal. You do not have to choose to go. If you come out of Kissimmee River up north, you're like in it. It's you have to duck around a little bit before you can get into a rim canal.
Clewiston is southwest, so it would have a north wind.
No, south wind. I said that wrong.
Okay,
South wind would be better than north wind.
Mhm.
right.
But in November, I mean, I don't know what the weather's like in November in Florida, but
Who knows? They don't know.
I'm guessing you could get a big cold front.
Sure.
With wind out of the north.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Could get a hurricane.
Well, God forbid.
Yeah.
Get a hurricane.
Yeah.
Big east wind.
A big east wind.
Big easty, baby.
Hey,
Yeah.
there's been several hurricanes hit Okeechobee over the years.
Yeah. So, yeah, all in all, it was a fine event. You guys know how I feel about Lake Champlain.
Yeah, like the top 10 baits thrown. I always like to look at that and see what these guys lie about.
Mhm.
And I'm like, they're not even lying. Like, it's just like minnow.
Yeah.
Coolest thing, gray buck throwing a
Glide bait.
It was a clutch. I don't know if it was a clutch or what it was, or if
Yeah.
it was a
And a trap.
buka, whatever.
So I will say this though, because I looked at those top 10 and like gray buck, having the glide bait, had a trap. One thing I always do is I look for teeth marks.
That trap was hammered.
The glide bait was as well.
Oh, yeah.
There was one guy that said he caught him on a crankbait.
That thing was glistening.
That thing that just came out of the box.
Showroom.
Maybe he just tied a new one on that day. I don't know.
Because that's what I do when I'm crushing them on the same thing.
Yeah. Or maybe he lost it. I don't know. But it was clean.
DT 14?
It was a DT.
Yeah, it was. Brutal reentry there. So yeah, it was a good event, I think. Thoughts? Any more thoughts on that for you guys?
It was good. It was good.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm looking forward to the next few.
good overall tournament. Wasn't anything crazy. Not a whole lot of drama.
No,
Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot to talk about there.
Nope, not at all. So
Wheeler and Okeechobee, I think, are going to be a little bit more interesting. Like, I feel like we knew exactly how Champlain was going to break down, and that's exactly how it went. But Wheeler and Okeechobee, a couple different things could play.
yeah,
I told Tim this is like survival tournament because if you're just a little bit off, you're dead. You're like, it's going to screw up your whole year. Like, he was upset coming in 42nd. I'm like, dude, you have Wheeler and Okeechobee. The gap difference between guys catching them and not. Everybody knew what to do on Champlain.
Yeah.
100%.
And then you're going to have 60% of the people or less or whatever that are going to know what to do on Wheeler.
Yeah.
And even less on Okeechobee.
Yeah.
You have an opportunity to make moves in these next two.
I don't know where exactly it would have put him, but he had 19 and 19 essentially, right?
21, low 21s.
Oh, yeah. He had 21 and then 19, right?
18, 12. Yeah. It was
20,
he almost had 40 pounds.
So he almost had 40 pounds. So average 20 pounds a day. If one of those days, like if his average would have gone down to 19, would have been a big gap. Probably, 60th place instead of 40th.
He would have been in like 55th or something like that.
Yeah. And so that's a huge gap there. Whereas at Wheeler and at Okeechobee, like there's not going to be 20 points or 20 places separated by a pound and a half, 2 pounds.
And I feel like at Wheeler, you have the opportunity to maybe catch 17 pounds one day and catch 26 pounds the next day. Like it's just going to be, it just doesn't happen like that on Champlain. So
I was going to say the same thing. There's going to be one day where someone has like 27 pounds and the rest of the field, like second place has like 24 or 23. It's just going to be really weird.
Bigger gap.
Poche caught 27 last year on Wheeler.
Right. Yep.
That time of the year. Now, I don't think that really happens a whole lot, but it did happen at one point.
Who did?
Poche.
Keith Poche?
Yep.
Right on, man.
He led after day 2. He had 27 pounds.
I think I remember watching that. I don't know. It's been so long. Anyways, so you have anything else to add?
I'm good.
Anything else?
I'm good, man.
Cool. I don't have anything. You guys don't have anything. So let's get out of here. We'll see you guys later. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe on everything that we're on. And let us know how you felt about Lake Champlain EQ1 and what you're looking forward to in the next few. See ya.